הבאים בשם Adonai, ברוכים הבאים בשם Adonai. Blessed are you who have come in the name of God. Blessed are you who have come in the name of God. Yidu et Adonai v'simcha bo lefanav v'yiranana. Serve Adonai with joy. Come into God's presence with song this evening. We rejoice that our Chatan and Kala, our bride and our groom, join in marriage in the presence of God and their loved ones. Mi adir al-kol, mi baruch al-kol, mi gadol al-kol, hu yivarech Chatan v'Kala. So Melissa and David, how often in our lives do we have the blessing and the chance to be surrounded by everybody in our lives that we love so much? It isn't very often. One of those moments is right now. So before I have you look out and let them all take pictures, they're going to get ready. I just have to say, and I told you this before, this is the very first time that I've stood under a chuppah made by the groom. And it very well may be the last time I stand under the chuppah made by the groom. And I really think how wonderful it is that we are standing under the chuppah, which is a symbol of the Jewish home the two of you are about to build together. And this isn't just some random chuppah that the hotel put together. But you made it with your two hands. I know with your family's help too, from the farm. I saw the videos of the test run. I'm not wearing a helmet though. But how wonderful that the home that this symbolizes was built by you. But not alone, with your bride and your family and your friends. Because it was built with love and with care, the same love and care that you bring to this now marriage, that you bring to this sacred union. So just take a moment and look around at this chuppah that you've built. And now I want you to turn around, and I'm going to step aside so I can get pictures. And breathe in the air that we have this evening, because it is sweet and it is sacred and it is wonderful. And it is wonderful because, yes, of the two of you, but because of each and every one of your friends and your family that are here this evening, to share in this chuppah and to share in the love that you bring together. So turn around. Say hello. This is the time to take out your iPhones and your cameras and your pictures. Okay, now turn back around to me. The home that you build, the chuppah that you built, is open on all four sides. And there's a reason for that. It's because we know that in order for our home to be sturdy and strong, it has to be open to friends, to loved ones, to family members, to strangers alike. And so the chuppah walls are open, welcoming in the love of friendship and the love of family that we know the two of you have and you share. Testament to all of our loved ones, your loved ones who are gathered here this evening. O most awesome, glorious, and blessed God, grant your blessings to this bride and groom. Surrounded by loved ones whose joy and prayers are with you here, we stand under the chuppah. May your home be a shelter against the storm, a haven of peace, a stronghold of faith. We have a very special blessing that we say the words of the Shechianu, that we say in moments like this to give thanks to God for allowing us to reach this sacred moment. If you know the words, please sing along. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu v'kimanu v'higianu b'zman hazeh. Together moments like this, we sanctify the moment with kiddush, with the wine. So the kiddush cup that you received on your bar mitzvah, you share now under the chuppah with your bride. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei kol hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu mitzvotav v'hitir lanu et הנשואים והנשואות לנו, על ידי חופה וקידושין, ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש עמו ישראל על ידי חופה וקידושין. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruling Spirit of the universe, who has held us with mitzvot and consecrates this marriage. We praise you, Adonai, our God, who sanctifies our people Israel through kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage, and the chuppah. You have rings in your hands as a symbol of your unending and unbroken love for one another. David, as you place the ring on your bride's finger, repeat these words after me. Harei at. Mikudeshet. Li. Tabat. Zo. Kedat. Moshe. Yisrael. Be consecrated to me. With this ring. As my wife. In keeping. With the heritage. Of Moses. And Israel. And Melissa, take the ring as a symbol of your love. Place it on your groom's finger. And repeat these words after me. Harei atah. Mikudash. Li. Tabat. Zo. Kedat. Moshe. Yisrael. Be consecrated to me. With this ring. As my husband. In keeping. With the heritage. Of Moses. And Israel. Together, see these words. I betroth you to me. Together.
I betroth you to me.
Forever. I betroth you to me. With steadfast love. And compassion. I betroth you to me. In faithfulness. There's this beautiful story that the rabbis teach us about when we're born. We have these beams of light with which we are born that sort of shine throughout our lives. And there's this beautiful teaching that says when we find our b'sherets, the ones with whom we're meant to spend our lives together with, our beams of light find each other and they connect and they illuminate the world around us. There's no doubt anybody who has met you or spent some time with you may have taken some time to reach this moment under the photo. But there's no doubt, if you spend but a moment with the two of you, that you are indeed your b'sherets. Each of you is meant to spend your lives together in kiddushin and holiness and marriage. The light which you bring into the world is strong as individuals, but oh, it is unbreakable together. And it brings a light into the lives of your friends and your family and all whom you meet. There is no doubt that you have found your b'sherets with whom you are meant to be together. Melissa and David, you have found, in your own words, the most caring and selfless person you know. Anyone who has seen the two of you together knows that your groom makes you feel special and loved and brings out the best in you. Your groom is always thinking about you, and I love this when you wrote to me, even a simple errand, he's thinking about you, and brings you something, usually food, you told me. You have found the man who loves and respects his family, something that you share deeply within your souls. Together you are a blessing for one another, and as you both told me, no matter what, together you have fun. Laughter, true laughter is a blessing that the two of you share with one another. Smiles and laughter and friends and family. That is a blessing that you have found in your groom, in your b'sheret. David and your bride, you found someone with whom you share your love of family and your sense of humor. Together you are strong. Together there is no doubt, having watched the two of you, that you complement one another perfectly. You have found someone who pushes you, as you said, to be better and encourages you to do all that you do. Family and friends is what you share. That Jewish value is what brings you together. You have found someone with whom you are in love. Maybe it's because she joins you on the family trips to the farm. Maybe it's because she let you put together this beautiful chuppah. But there is no doubt that having spent any time with the two of you, the light that you bring into the world, those two beams of light with which you are born, are intertwined, perfectly intertwined. One piece fitting into the other, bringing light from this end of the world to the other. It's a true blessing to stand under the chuppah with the two of you. The rabbis teach us that at this moment it's as if the entire world stands still. As if we are standing together in the Garden of Eden, witnessing the creation of an entirely new world that has never existed before. And what a true blessing. What a true blessing it is. So before we sing the words of the Sheva Brachot, we're going to turn around one more time. And I want you to gaze out upon your friends and your family one more time. Because this is the last time you'll get to see them as two individuals. Because the next time you gaze upon them, you will be one. You will be married, kiddushin, as husband and wife. So take a moment, breathe in the sacred air. Let us together witness once this world being created. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shakol bara lichvodo. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer adam. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzarta adam b'tzalmo, b'tzalmo tamitenu, lo mimenu binyan adeyad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam, sos hasis v'taget Zion, v'kibutz baneh letocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach Zion b'vanecha. Sameach tismach re'im avim, kisamtecha yitzarcha b'gan eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach hatan v'kala. We praise you, Adonai, our God, Lord of the universe, who creates us to share with your life everlasting renewal. We praise you, Adonai, our God, who causes Zion to rejoice, her children happy return. We praise you, Adonai, our God, who causes bride and groom together, loving companions, to rejoice in your creation. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason b'simcha, chatan v'kala, kila rina ditza v'chedba, ahava v'achva shalom v'reut, mehira Adonai lehoni yismach b'arei Yehuda, u'v'chutzot Yerushalayim, kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kala, kol mitzalot chatanim v'chupatam, nira'am yismachetem ligednatam. Baruch atah Adonai, mesameach chatan im hakala. We praise you, Adonai, our God, Lord of the universe, creator of joy and gladness, bride and groom, loving kinship, peace and friendship. O God, may there always be heard in the cities of Israel and the streets of Yerushalayim the sounds of joy and happiness, the voice of groom and the voice of bride, the shouts of young people celebrating and the songs of children at play. We praise you, our God, who causes the bride and groom to rejoice together. We have a few things left to do before we conclude. The first is finishing with one more blessing. You've received many blessings this evening under the chuppah, and you received many blessings before we met here when you signed this beautiful ketubah. But this last blessing is the priestly benediction, the threefold benediction that our people have shared for millennia together. And just as we under the chuppah have a role, so too does everyone gathered here have a role together. So you ready to learn some Hebrew with me? Everyone say Cain, Yehi, Ratzon. Got it? We'll try one more time. Cain, Yehi, Ratzon. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmarecha. Kain yehi ratzon. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yikunecha. Kain yehi ratzon. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Kain yehi ratzon. May God bless you and keep you. May Adonai's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you, and may God's presence be with you and grant you the ultimate of gifts of shalom, of shleimut, of wholeness. And we say, Amen. So we have one more thing to do before we can officially conclude our service under this beautiful chuppah this evening. And that, of course, is the breaking of the glass. And there are two reasons. They're my favorite reasons of why we break the glass. The first is, of course, we recognize that there will be bumps in the road in our lives together. And it's how we handle and deal with the brokenness in our lives that is a true testament of who we are as human beings. Because we can't get through life without broken shards of glass. And together, dealing with those broken shards of glass, that is the true testament of your relationship. The second reason that I love so much is that it reminds us that the world in which we live is indeed very broken. There are many, many people in this world who are in need. And so the Jewish tradition of the taken et ha'olam b'malchut shaddai, to repair the world, to do acts of loving kindness, to engage in the work of social justice, it is that broken glass that reminds us it is our job to indeed the taken et ha'olam, to repair the world. So as you step on the glass, may you be reminded of that great mitzvah of repairing the world and doing what is right and doing what is just. And as you stand under the chuppah, may you both go from strength to strength to strength.